What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to the fourth out of the 5-part series of the draft challenges. Today we're going to be doing the special card or rainbow draft challenge. I'm going to explain the rules and how it works for this specific episode in just a second. But if you guys are enjoying this, drop a thumbs up. If you want to check out A9 Skills, who we're doing this against, link is in the description below. I ended up winning episode 3. He only got 8 points. I got 10 points in the Team of the Season draft challenge. And of course I also won episode 2, the European Hero, so I'm now 2-1 up. So if I win this draft challenge, I will win the series. We will still do the 5th episode to see if I win 4-1 or 3-2. If I lose this one, it will literally be the final tiebreaker in the 5th episode. So if you guys don't know, this challenge is a little bit of fun for me and Skills during a down period in FIFA right now. We're having fun building drafts against each other, seeing who can come out on top with these specific rule sets. But also it's good for you guys because the loser will be giving away 12,000 FIFA points to one of you guys on their Twitter timeline. So be sure to be following us both on Twitter. And then for me personally, I will be giving away a copy of FIFA 19 to somebody that likes and comments in the video. If you've already done it, obviously in one of the previous videos, you don't have to do it again. It won't increase your chances of winnings. It will be done by a random draw lot. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a special card draft and the way or a rainbow draft challenge. And the way that's going to work is every special card, no matter what it is that we have in the team, counts for 1 point. At the end, if it's on 100 chemistry, each special card will count for 2 points. And you might think, that sounds ridiculously easy. Well, based on my history of getting special cards and not getting special cards and trying to fit them in chemistry on this account, and playing draft in general, it's actually not going to be as easy as it seems. And to start with, we've got some good choices. We could take Eden Hazard, who gets some really good links all around, or we could take Lionel Messi, who's just great. And I like him a lot. Or we could take Gareth Bale and really try and go for some I'm going to take Gareth Bale because he gets an extra chem point. Messi as a right wing would get 1 less chem than Gareth Bale as a right mid. But that's our first point into this one already. So our second pick. So now as I said, it might seem like it's going to be easy, but it's not necessarily going to be easy. Funnily enough, if I did take Messi, I would have had a soft link to one of these guys. I now get the choice of taking either of these guys. And I'm going to take Sergio Aguero because I feel like he offers more links from the Premier League than Higuain does from the Calcio A. But on an instant like this, it's a bit of a problem because now we don't get a special card. Yes, we get a soft link to Aguero, but it's not necessarily the greatest thing in the world. And our next pick, so again, is a bit of an issue. Because James Rodriguez doesn't link to anyone, but does give me a guaranteed point. Di Maria does link to Aguero, but doesn't help for chemistry, but does give me a guaranteed point. And I'm really ruining not taking Lionel Messi now, because if I did take Messi, I could take Barkley, and Aguero would be on 10 chemistry then, and that would really help towards our overall chem structure. I am going to take Angel Di Maria. We are 3 points deep already. Worst case scenario, we should realistically get 11 points, right? 11 special cards should just be the go-to. So it's going to be kind of like a minimum of 11 points. But if we had 6 special cards in with 100 chemistry, that would be worth 12 points to us, which would obviously be a lot better. Now, do we take Guedes? No, we're going to take Balassi. Wow, look at that. 2 for birthday cards already. And then in at CDM, and I'm struggling for chemistry here, I'm probably going to have to go with Premier League and hope that we get a different cam. Failing that, we've got some good special cards already. In at right back, another Premier League special card. It's actually making it a little bit easier for me now with the amount of special cards I'm picking up, because I don't usually pick up this many. And that Koscielny is very big for chemistry. That Gareth Bale and Angel Di Maria are pivotal points for chem boosting. So now we have an interesting dilemma. Do we take Rudiger, who gives chemistry to our Premier League players, more importantly the strong link to Kante to get into 10 chem, or do we take Bonucci, who gives us a guaranteed point? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 special cards so far. Bonucci would make 7. I'm sure I'll get more special cards. So we're going to take the chemistry of Rudiger in this first draft. And it was a smart choice because we can also play Ashley Young there and gives us another special card. But I still think, ooh, Schmeichel, I can take De Gea. No, I'm going to take Schmeichel because I might have different centre-backs in. I need to get rid of Bale and Di Maria. They are horrendous for chemistry and are costing us a bonus point per player at this current stage in time. What do we have here? We have Costa as a Brazilian, doesn't link with anyone but is a special card, so would at the moment give us 1 bonus point that we don't currently have. Next up, that Aubameyang card is very nice. That Mbappe card is also very nice. Mbappe gets a strong link to Di Maria, which does help for chemistry, but isn't enough to put him on to 10 chem. Unless we've got a French striker. Oh, this is tricky. Raheem Sterling is a good shout because he's Premier League and he just gives links all over the place. So Raheem Sterling, in terms of the overall points total, would really, really help. But Aubameyang... No, it's good. If Aubameyang's worth a point, and Mbappe, it's going to have to be Sterling. This might be a mistake in the long run, but Sterling's going to give us a nice big chunky boost there up to 96 chemistry, which is great. And then it's just about getting rid of that Angel Di Maria card for getting the bonus points in. We sadly get no special cards there. Let's see what we get in the next set. So we get Mane. I mean, we could take Mane anyway, because put him in the cam gets us the 100 chem. So we now have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points right now. And so it's pretty much at this point all about how many Premier League special cards can we pick up from this point onwards. We'll take Oblak, even though we don't necessarily need him. We're actually getting a really high-rated draft here as well. Kyle Walker special card works a treat. We do lose some chemistry with him there. What? Oh yeah, because of wait, what? 10 and 6, 10 and 6. Oh, because he gives Sterling the extra point. That's really cool. So we do get another point there. We are going to need a manager to help us out. A Premier League manager, obviously, preferably, for the rest of it. Oh, I didn't even take the 5th pick there. Next set, that 97 Dybala. Nice cam card there as well. That Dybala is one of my favourite cams in the game, if not my favourite cam in the game. We'll take Dembele as well. Not that he helps either. That's nice. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit Sané into this team and get chemistry. Oh, that is perfect. Ooh, is that perfect though? Yeah, no, that we're going to make this work. We're going to make this work. I've actually got an insane amount of cards here that are special cards that I didn't expect to be able to pick up. Now the question is, can we fit... A Premier League manager would still help us. We'd get 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus points. And that would get... Oh no, that would only get us up to 98 chemistry. Sadly, we can't play Matic. So, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... So we have 8 cards here that are special. Worst case scenario, we've got 11 points, right? We'll just throw in the Team of the Season cards. And we've got 11 special cards. This draft is really good for what it's worth. Best case scenario, we get a Premier League manager. We go up to 100 chemistry. And we get 14 points out of draft 1. And this is, to a degree, a rainbow draft. We have got Path to Glory cards. We've got FUT birthday cards. Team of the Season cards. Inform cards. One to watch cards. An icon. A man of the match. A... What is this? Is this a hero? Was this a hero card, or is this a man of the match European card or whatever? But we've actually got a whole bunch of incredible array of cards. This manager is literally going to be it for round 1. And we do get the Premier League manager that we needed. So what I'm going to do is take this manager, and before we say that was that and get our 189 draft, which coincidentally was better than any of our highest rated drafts, can I actually fit in another Premier League player here as a special card without taking a chem loss? No, look how close that is as well. It takes us to 98 instead of 99 or 100. 100 obviously would be like, oh, actually I wonder if Matic up there, him up there. Did we just get another one? Did I just make that? Yes, we've got 9. I did make another one. That's brilliant. Putting Matic in at cam was fantastic. Very smart. Oh, that's 7 chem as well. I might be able to get... Who else have we got that would work? Just this guy. That's unlucky. That is unlucky that Sané doesn't quite fit in. We are 2 chem points away. 2 chem points away, guys, from having 10 special cards. Sadly, we're only going to get in 9 special cards, but that is 18 points in draft 1. I'm going to go and quit out this draft. I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go into... oh, no, I do want to use a draft token. Hold on. Here we go into draft 2. For what it's worth, the reason why I switched over to the offline draft as well is because for losing in round 1, every time I've quit out of round 1 of the offline draft, I've got a draft token pack all but one of the occasions. So I think that's like 5 times so far. Oh no, whoa. Let's say the 4-1-2. Oh no, 4-2-2 is good for Chem, but bad for links. Let's take the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. So we can't really take any wingers here. And so that Eden Hazard is a really good shout. So we've got 18 points from draft 1, a really good start, and it's been a really good start to this draft as well. Eden Hazard and Harry Kane coming up. No Premier League striker here. Do we have a Belgian or an English? No. I don't mind taking David Villa. It would have been nice to see his other, like all 3 of these have better special cards, but whatevs. Sami Khedira is a special card. I've got more. I was thinking about what we can do for episode 4, right? And we was going to do like a One Nation challenge, but to get One Nation in this draft, especially if you take a major nation, is actually really, really easy. So I decided against the One Nation. And I thought a rainbow draft would be much more appealing because sometimes I really struggle to get special cards. But it seems like for no reason, or for all of a sudden for this episode, I'm managing to get special cards like it's nothing. Like every single time we pop one, and we're getting the same special cards. Like we get Hazard again, or didn't take him last time, but we saw him. Kante again, that Antonio Valencia again. We now get a special Cesar Azpilicueta, and it's actually making it a little bit easy, which was the biggest problem in the first place, was that I didn't want it to be too easy. It was supposed to be a challenge because it is called a draft challenge. We could take that Gareth Bale though, he gets a soft link in there to Godin. And yeah, the fact that it's not being very challenging, I mean look, I'm just getting gifted these special cards like it's nothing, and the perfect links as well. Other than, in fact, if we switch over Højbjerg to that side now, we get a nice set of links, and swap Harry Kane over as well. That's 83 chemistry already. We're only two cards away from greatness, but we have 10 special cards. I can't tell you guys how many times through Draft to Glory we were crying out for these sort of cards so that we could play with them and have fun, and we end up getting the worst kind of cards. Do I take... No, I don't take Pedro. Do we take Edison? No, we already have got... I'm going to take Neymar here just for another special card. So we can get 11 points already on this draft. I'm going to take Rashford here, you know, because he actually gives a chem boost, which takes us to 95 chemistry, which is obviously very good. If we swap Kante up there, no, it loses mad chem. Yeah, that takes us to 95 chemistry. So if we can get the 5 more chem points, which with how many cards we've got left available to us, shouldn't really be a problem. Oh, it actually loses us a chem point. Oh wait, let me try this. Let me swap him in there. No, okay, that just loses us chemistry. So we'll put Khedira back in. 95 chemistry, and another super high rated team. And all I sit here thinking is, where were these drafts when I needed them? Let's take that Karim Benzema, because if we do get a good centre mid, if we get a Real Madrid centre mid, like a Luka Modric or something, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Or if we get a striker Ronaldo, we now have Benzema and Ronaldo as special cards. That's not bad. And Bale as well. Maybe I'll be able to fit them in. In fact, maybe I'll be able to fit them in like... I wonder what the chemistry does if we put Benzema in here. He actually just gives us a chem boost anyway. And then Ronaldo in here. We lose 8 points having Ronaldo instead of having Marcus Rashford. And that's because of the strong link to Kane. But that Benzema puts us up to 96 chemistry with 9 cards. 1 Premier League centre mid and 1 Premier League striker. And we are golden. It's not happening right here though, so we've just got a few more picks to go to see if we can get it or not. This is more like what I'm used to, like Foster and then 2 more cruddy gold cards. This is what I'm used to right here. This is exactly what I'm used to. I'm going to take that Adam Lallana just because he looks better. In fact, if we put Højbjerg in now, so we're going to be good for chemistry again. So in terms of the point system. Florenzi and Marquisio. These cards look so nice, don't they? This Marquisio card generally looks incredible. High, 4-star, 4-star, 5'11". Impeccable, well-rounded stats. Who works better for us here? Neither of them. So we'll take Marquisio because he's high rated. We're actually going to get an incredibly high rated draft here. We'll take Insigne as well. And then last but not least, we're going to go with... Yeah, I mean, again, this bench is more like what I'm used to. This team in general... Pretty good. Pretty good. 98 chem. If I get a Premier League manager, if there's no Premier League manager but a La Liga manager, that will influence how I change things. So there is no Premier League manager, but there is a La Liga manager. So I can't get... Oh, it actually puts us to 100 chem. So that straight off the bat is great news because we have 8 cards, I think. Is it 8? 1, 2... Yeah, 3 gold. So we have 16 points here. I'm wondering if Benzema goes in here. We are not on 100 chem. That's too bad. I was hoping that with Benzema in there as well, we would be on 100 chem. And we would get the boost that we wanted, but sadly not. So we're going to put Højbjerg back in here. So we end up getting 18 points in draft 1 and 14 points in draft 2, taking us to a grand total of 32 points for today's episode. It's not difficult to beat, but it can be. It genuinely depends on whether or not you get the special cards from the same leagues that you need or not. And so this, guys, is going to be the end of my rainbow draft challenge for today. Once again, we did get quite close to a rainbow as well. We've got the new cards here with Marquisio and Ronaldo. We've got informs. We've got screamers. We've got team of the group stage. We've got team of the season. And we've got man of the matches. And we've got FUT birthday as well. So we've got a whole bunch of awesome card types in this draft. That is the draft challenge done. Don't forget to check out A9's channel to see how well he did. If you are enjoying this series, drop a thumbs up. Tomorrow will be the final episode, and in the meantime, we'll have regular drafts. I know a lot of you guys do enjoy the gameplay and the packs as well, but I know a lot of you guys love watching drafts and adding a challenge element to it as well. In fact, we might be able to get a 190 up in here. Let me just quickly change these players around. Is this going to take us to a 190 or not? 189 right there. That is a 190. If this was for the highest rated draft challenge, I actually would have had a much better time with these two than with the actual two that I drafted. This is going to be the end of the video though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rate and comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.